What's going on, guys? It's Jalon coming back with another episode of my weekly recap. Today, currently, is December 10th, 2018, and this is going to be episode 49 of my weekly recap. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. This past week was a relatively short work week for me. I honestly can't quite remember what I did, aside from doing some scriptings and scriptifying and implementing, migrating some of the uh, scripts into our CI system with the new release code that we have just pushed out, and helping to bring and migrate all the new code into our CI system. So that's pretty much all I did. Didn't do much. It was a short week. Because it was a short week, I was fortunate enough to get invited to see a chorale performance up in Mount Vernon, Washington, pretty close to where my grandma lives, in Flamingo Island. Um, it's always a wonderful time for me to go up there. I always love every moment and every chance that I have to get away from the city, and just time for me to reflect on what I've done for the past few weeks or months, and evaluate certain situations and reflect on what I'm doing with my life and the decisions that I've made, and see if I'm on track of where I want to get to, right? And I'm super grateful and fortunate to have an awesome grandma who is always so welcoming and loving, and just embraces me so much. I think she really enjoyed the time that we have together. Every time I go up, the conversations that we have, it is very eye-opening for me. We kind of speak on the same frequency. We kind of throw around ideas on what she's doing with blogging and what she's trying to grow, and at the same time talking more about the personal life, and the struggles and the experiences that we have, and more importantly for me to pick her brain and get some of the experiences that she had and learn from those, right? I'm so fortunate enough to have to meet one of her closest friend. It's an awesome couple who are in their 80s. They look like they're in their 30s, traveling all around the world to different countries, and doing these amazing things. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity and was able to meet them and have insightful conversations with and learn about what they did and where they are, their life journeys and their stories, and they're so willingly to share that. Um, I'm super grateful and appreciative of that, and look forward to learning and connecting with them more in the future when opportunity presents itself. And the only reason why I went up there is to see a chorale performance where my grandma was a part of. I think throughout all the time that I have been in the U.S., I never really got a chance to see one of her performances, see something that she finds joy and fulfillment in doing. I want to go up there and support her, and I thought it was also an awesome way for me to get out of the city, right? Like I mentioned before. But I think trying something new, experiencing something new was also very insightful for me, because I knew nothing about choir or chorale, and it was an awesome experience. And at the same time, I learned a lot from from just music, and what does it mean to put up and perform such masterpiece, and particularly the role of the conductor, who I pay very close attention to throughout this whole performance, and just see the art behind what they're doing, and how he was able to paint this beautiful picture with his hand movements and how he was in charge of the the people that he was managing. He was being in control of, right, in charge of. So it's very eye-opening. It's very fascinating to me. Learn something new, and I really, really, really uh, appreciate and thankful for the opportunity to do that. So um, that's what I've been doing. Just got back from that yesterday, and another thing and it was super fun. And I think one of the things I want to work on more this week is the getting back to the habit of reading and learning. I know that I've been slacking off quite a bit, and I can't be continuously doing that because I see that the habit it's slowly degrading, and the thermometer is coming down because I'm not keeping up with it. And anything that you don't practice, you lose it. And any habits you don't have, if you don't preach it, you don't practice it, you don't act on it, you're gonna lose it. So I need to get back to it, find a joy in reading again and being consistent at it. So that's one of the things I really want to work on this week. So gotta hold myself more accountable and have that discipline again. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to highlight on in this weekly recap. I know it's coming up the end of the year, 1 year goal that I set out to do every single week. Make a video to document my journey. I'm super proud and excited for what I've accomplished and to check off this to accomplish this goal, and see, but more importantly, see the person that I'm becoming is the progress, right? The pebbles that I pick up along the ways and see how much better I got and more confident I got throughout this whole journey. So I thought it was very insightful, and I can't wait to just keep it going, right? Just keep documenting. So that's it. That's pretty much all I want to touch on this weekly recap, and hope everyone had an awesome week. Today was an awesome Monday. Look forward to the rest of the week and go out there and crush it. Love you guys. Bye.